Hey there, I'm Trisha and welcome back. Today is the start of my birthday weekend vlog. I can technically call this a reading vlog because I'm going to be doing a lot of reading this weekend and I am actually going to go to the bookstore as well. So yesterday was my birthday and today is April 5th. It's Friday and I didn't start my reading vlog yesterday because I had a lot of filming that I had to do just for my channel in general, and I finished reading a book that was an emotional roller coaster, and I had a hard enough time filming that review as it was that I didn't really feel like starting this vlog yesterday, so here we are today. I am super excited because this weekend I am going to be going to spend the weekend at an Airbnb on a cabin on a lake up here in Oregon. It's just a couple hours drive away. And I also get to see Gabby and Hannah, and we are gonna go to lunch. We're gonna go to this really cute little bakery. So hopefully you'll get to see them in this vlog as well. I am also really excited. Before I go see Gabby and Hannah, I got my Barnes & Noble quarterly coupons in the mail. I don't really need any more books right now, but I'm gonna go see. The coupons are good for a while, so if I don't get anything today, it's not a big deal, but I'll probably get like a book, yeah. So I had a lot of little things that I had to do this morning. I actually have not finished packing. It's just a weekend trip, so it's not a big deal. I just gotta throw a couple outfits into a bag, whatever. And I also had to get a crock pot together so to like save some money and not eat out as often. Through this weekend, we are doing a crock pot where we're doing some curried chicken, and we're gonna take that with us for a meal or two, so that way we're not spending tons of money out on dinners. Now that I have all of that done, I think I'm gonna go run to Barnes & Noble and get a little bit of little shopping things done that I need to do before I see Gabby and Hannah, because then after we have lunch, I've only got a couple of hours before we're gonna be leaving town. So it's a little later on Friday. I just got done having lunch with Hannah and Gabby, and we didn't do any filming or anything. We were just so busy catching up and talking that I just didn't even bring out my camera. So we went to this little bakery and had a light lunch and had some coffee and hung out and exchanged birthday gifts. I got some really amazing gifts. I'll talk about them on Sunday evening when I wrap this vlog up and just do kind of one big haul on what I got for my birthday weekend. So I'm gonna do that then, but now I finished packing. I'm going to hang out for a short bit before we go, and I'm just gonna, you know, hang out and read for a little bit before we get on the road. It's a couple days later and I just wanted to wrap up this reading vlog. We got back from the coast and it was just an all-around fantastic trip. We stayed a lot of the time in the cabin because it was really rainy and, you know, kind of gloomy out, but it was perfect reading weather. So I got to spend a good chunk of my time reading. And then we went to a couple of bookstores that were out in that area. So I'm really excited. I've got some books to show you guys. Before I left town, I did go go to Barnes & Noble and I picked up a couple of things. I picked up Orange Volume 1, which is a manga that is about a girl who gets a letter that it seems like is from her future self. And she doesn't believe that it's from someone from herself from the future until things in the letter start actually happening. And her future self has told her to befriend somebody who's about to enter her life because it'll save him from a terrible fate. Sounds really good. I can't wait to get to this. I'm probably going to pick it up for the Asian Readathon, which is happening in May. That's being hosted by Read with Cindy. I'll post her announcement video down below. Another one that I'm hoping to get to for the Asian Readathon is also Geisha A Life, which is by Miniko Awasaki. This is a memoir that is about I think Memoirs of a Geisha was loosely based off of this woman's life. She is the most renowned and famous geisha of her time. She retired by the time she was, I think, 26 or 29. I really loved Memoirs of a Geisha. I know it was not written by someone who's Japanese. It was written by a man, and there was some, you know, kind of issues with that when it was published. But I really liked the story that it had to tell, and so knowing that her story was out there, I was really intrigued. It's been on my radar for several years, and so I'm glad that I finally got a chance to pick this up. And then after Barnes & Noble, I went and got the chance to hang out with Gabby and Hannah, and we had a really great lunch, and we all exchanged gifts because our birthdays are all in April. Got a couple of things. I gave them a couple of gifts, and Gabby was so sweet. She got me this Morphe eyeshadow palette. This is the Dark Magic palette, and this is such great colors. So I'm super excited. I've already used it a couple times and I absolutely love everything in this. They also, each of them got me these fun face masks that I like to do. I don't ever buy them for myself, but I get them for birthday presents and Christmas presents and things, and they're super fun. So they got me a couple of those. Those are in the other room. I'm not gonna go get them right now. And they got me some loose leaf tea from this bakery that's in town, so I'm really excited to get around to trying some of that. Gabby got me this one that is a black tea with vanilla. Smells so, so good. And then while I was at Barnes & Noble, I ended up picking up a book that it turns out that Hannah ended up picking up for me for my birthday, and that I went and exchanged the paperback copy that I got myself because she was so sweet, and she got me a hardcover copy of To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. This is so good. This is about sirens, and one where they take the hearts of men, and the main character is cast out from her people, and she has to take the heart of a prince in order to be accepted back into her people. I'm sure that, you know, some sort of romance ensues. It sounds so good, so I'm really excited to get around to that. And then Hannah also got me another book that was We Are Okay by Nina LaCour. Turns out that I already got that for myself last month. I went and exchanged it and used the credit at Barnes & Noble to pick up Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Seanan McGuire. I'm so excited to get around to this. This was actually something that was picked out by the person that I'm seeing. He went over into the sci-fi fantasy section and browsed around and was hovering in front of Seanan McGuire's things. And he originally picked up a book that it turns out that it was a sequel, and I was like, you're on the right track though. Like, I really love that author. And so he ended up picking up this. He's like, this is perfect. This sounds so cool. And lo and behold, I've been wanting to get around to this for a long time now. So I'm super excited for this one. Sorry about the camera angle change. If there was one, my camera battery just died. I got those things when I was in town and from Gabby and Hannah. And then when we were out on the coast, we visited a couple of bookstores, and I was on the lookout for some things that, you know, if I hadn't seen it or it was at a good price, because we went into some used bookstores, you know, that I'd pick them up. I didn't get a whole lot of books while we were out, but I did make a deal with the person that I'm seeing that if he was able to find a book that sparked my interest enough that he just picked up at random, that I would go ahead and get it. And I ended up getting Timekeeper by Tara Sim, and I've never heard of this before, but it sounds really interesting, and I'm not going to look it up on Goodreads before I start reading it because I don't want to be influenced by any potential like reviews or anything, because it does sound so interesting. This is a young adult steampunk that is about a world where clock towers and clocks kind of not just tell time, but they keep time, and a broken clock tower or a broken clock can really affect time and the way that it moves. I don't know that there is, well, I guess yes, there is going to be kind of time travel in this. I'm assuming some sort of romance, and it is the first in a series, so I'm hoping that this turns out to be really good. And then I found a really good deal, which I was super excited about, and I found In an Absent Dream by Seanan McGuire. This is the third book in the Wayward Children series, so absolutely perfect that I found this at such a good deal when I had found Down Among the Sticks and Bones earlier. So I ended up getting a ton of great things, and I'm super excited to get around to all of them and hopefully get around to them soon. So this has been kind of an uneventful sort of reading vlog, and you know, a small book haul, but you know, thank you for sticking around, and thank you to Hannah and Gabby for making my birthday so absolutely wonderful. It was great to see you guys, and that is it for this reading vlog. If you want to see more content from me in the future, be sure to click the little subscribe button down below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!